All right, so what were the emotions like going into that fourth set especially?
I think after the third set, we knew that we had to change some things, we had to pick it up, and that they weren't just going to let down. They were going to bring it, and they did all night. And so I think just going into the fourth set, we knew we had to clean up some things, bring a lot of energy, and at the end of the day, we weren't going to let them take this away from us. So we really brought it.
How excited are you to finally make it back to the Final Four?
It's so bittersweet. I know the job is far from over, but I think it's just amazing to be there. That's been our destination since day one, since January, and it's finally here. We finally got it. We can celebrate a little, and then we get back to work, and we have one more goal left.
I know it kind of felt like the crowd was trying just to will this win. Did it feel like that on the court?
Oh yeah, especially in that fourth set. Once we got later in the teens, I think everyone in Lincoln knew that it was now or never, and they really brought it. They helped us. We felt it, and especially in that stretch at the end, they really carried us to the finish line.
Yeah, in the first set too, you guys had a timeout, and after that, you kind of came out with vengeance. What was said in that timeout?
I think just that we just had to play Nebraska volleyball. We were kind of letting them dictate how we play, and we just kind of had to take a deep breath, slow it down, and just focus on what we do best. We knew they were going to make great plays, and we just had to outlast them in those long rallies.
Arkansas they run a really fast offense. What was it like for you guys to try to adjust to that?
I think if you look at the first set, obviously they took the lead kind of early there, and I think it took us a little minute to adjust to that speed, but once we did, I feel like the blocking in the back row got in sync. Becca did amazing with timing and everything like that, and I feel like once we got a hang of it, we were pretty much slowing everyone down.
How badly did you want that pancake to stand, especially because Harper had such a good set
I know.
there?
I was so sad because, I mean, I knew as soon as I went it wasn't up, but I was like, oh, they didn't call it, so... But then, yeah, it was sad. It is such a big momentum play, but that's all right. It still got everyone pumped up, so.
Yeah. And just one last thing, how proud are you of this freshman group to kind of band together, especially tonight, and reach this far?
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone in the country's goal to get to this point and to make it to Tampa, and it can be a lot of pressure, and this game you felt it every single point, and for them to keep the composure and to take big swings and make big plays and big moments, I think just shows a lot about them.
How are you guys able to stick it out when maybe the serve and pass battle wasn't necessarily on your side the whole time tonight?
Yeah, I think especially for us, when that's usually one of our strengths and when it's not necessarily going away, I think we just all together as a team, we're like, okay, whatever it takes. Like, it might not be pretty, but I think Bergen said it at one point, like, gritty over pretty. Like, if we're getting the point, it doesn't really matter what happened or how it happened, we got the point. And so I think especially later in those sets, when we weren't passing the greatest or anything like that, it was just like, okay, next play, we're going to work through it, and everyone's going to do their best to better the ball.
Okay. Thanks.